Well, it's the last day of meteorological winter, and we're going to end the month much like the winter's been. Mild, but also snowy. We've got another round of snow headed across much of central Minnesota, and then we're in for a quiet, mild stretch of weather. So another significant rainfall yesterday, our third one of this winter season. Very unusual. We've had about 1.5 inches of just liquid water in the last 6 weeks. Pretty incredible. 48 hundredths of an inch at the airport, but a wide swath of 1/4 to a 1/2 inch, and even some higher amounts into far southeastern Minnesota. In northeastern Minnesota, it was snow. All along the North Shore, we had about 4 to 5 inches of snow, a couple of inches further into the Iron Range, and some of the higher amounts were actually along the Bayfield Peninsula, Bayfield itself, picking up 6 inches of some fresh snow. And those northern areas will see a little less out of this system. We already have snow showers, snow and rain showers spreading across Nebraska and South Dakota with this next system. So enjoy the sunshine for part of the day. Clouds are going to be racing in and thickening up through the afternoon today, and with it will come some of that snow. So we've got a winter weather advisory kind of right across central Minnesota into northwestern Wisconsin. Goes into effect about 9 p.m. for the Twin Cities. Barely includes Hennepin and Ramsey counties. But winter storm warnings into North Dakota and the far west central parts of Minnesota, because those places could pick up over a 1/2 foot of snow. So here's 9 p.m. That snow spreading across southern Minnesota right on the edge of the Twin Cities. On and off snow showers into tomorrow, but notice the continuous swath of snow is really just north of us with the Twin Cities on the southern edge, and that's why it looks like we'll probably see some of the lower amounts with this system compared to parts of central Minnesota. And most of the models do agree on that. You can note 2 features. We're on the southern edge, basically, of all the snow, but also the bullseye is really far western Minnesota into North Dakota. That's why we've got that winter storm warning there. That looks to be the most likely scenario for, again, that bullseye of 4 to 8 inches of snow. And then there will be a narrow, significant swath of 3 to 6 inches is not bad compared to some of our storms this year. Of course, it's not that big, but you get in the Twin Cities and we're looking at that probably 1 to 2 inch range, but some far northern suburbs even could be seeing 2, 3 inches of snow. But when we look at the Twin Cities specifically, Minneapolis, St. Paul proper, the most likely scenario is in that 1.5 to 2 inch range, give or take a little bit. So that's where most of us will land. But again, if you're maybe Elk River, for example, if we include that as a suburb to the north, could end up with closer to 3 inches. And then after that, this is 4-day precipitation totals from the American and European models. Notice Minnesota, most of us staying dry. So we're in for a several day stretch of dry weather finally for a change. And relatively mild, though, as we mentioned yesterday, the normal high now is up into the mid-30s. So these are actually right on target for normal for these first days of March. 36 today, snow showers well after dark. Again, not till about probably 9, 10 o'clock in the Twin Cities, and then kind of on and off into tomorrow. It's going to be hard to accumulate during the day tomorrow, though, as we see temperatures back above freezing. You got to have kind of continuous snow to get it to pile up, really, this time of year. And then a little cooler Thursday, but not much. We're back into the 30s for the weekend. There's going to be a lot of cloud cover over the next several days. We get closer to 40 on Monday, and kind of some mixed messages from the models with that next system as far as seeing potential for some rain, maybe mixing with snow late Monday.